I don't need that. If they cheat, I can just yell at them a little bit, be mad, be the victim tell everybody like that nigga. And then we move on.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we all on the same page with that one too. I would rather that they cheated as well. Just I wouldn't want my daughter running around here with no mother just because I don't want her to cheat on me. So I would rather, because that would,
But some people though, fidelity is that big a deal.
Huge,
like I would rather you die.
I think my wife would think about this one. I'm seriously.
I think
she
is a really big thing.
She
for me
would.
too.
I think she'd be like, let me think about it.
I could put up with a lot of stuff, but one thing I cannot tolerate is a cheating ass nigga. I can't.
But most people do cheat.
Bye.
Okay.
I've disconnected with a lot of relationships because my spouse cheated.
I think it depends on where and when and what and all that stuff, because I don't think you throw out the baby with the bathwater. If you are 10 years in and somebody steps out and maybe he was wrong, maybe blame it on the alcohol. I don't know what it is, but or even just maybe like they walked away because like they got lost in their head about where they was at and where they was going, and they walked away for a second, but they were like, oh, that's a mistake. I need to be with you. Like I think you should maybe think about working that out.
Yeah. I could see that. Definitely.
It's universally agreed pretty much that monogamy is a man-made social construct. It's not natural. Most people believe that, even though they may prefer it and only subscribe to it, a lot of people will admit, like me, I'll admit that I don't think it's natural. But on the other hand, whenever I try to envision myself in a life, that's something other than that, I have trouble with that as well. So it's like I feel like I've evolved myself a little bit where I have less trouble with the idea. But I mean, of course, when I say my trouble with the idea, it's the idea of my wife being with
somebody else,
other people.
Yeah, right.
I have no problem envisioning me with other people.
Oh God.
At all. That's easy. But I understand that this is a two-way thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So. And I'm trying to be like, so it's kind of a no-win situation. It's like, being with just one person forever seems impossible and impractical and not natural. But at the same time, people just doing this polyamory thing in different versions of that or whatever.
It's not working either.
That's not for everybody either.
Right.
But I don't know. It's like, it's hard. What do you do? Like,
I also know some people that come from homes where like it was so much infidelity in the home, and that's the adult relationship they had.
Right.
They had to have monogamy. They wanted that, and it had to be that. And for anybody to veer off that at all, whether even if like you don't even have to commit an act,
right?
And they out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not that man.
Yeah, that's a bit
I'm
much.
the act. I'm more of you did that. Well, that's like the ultimate like disrespect to me, because as an adult you can always talk to somebody or conversate. If I'm supposed to be the person that you're in a relationship with, why can't you express to me what's going on or your feelings, and let's work past it? Or maybe I can give you a chance to go and get your head cleared, but at least then I'm not getting blindsided or anything like that inside the relationship. I just feel like for me that is just like so important, just the communication part.
Of course.
I think that if I was like 10 years in, married, or all this kind of stuff, I wouldn't just throw my whole relationship away, but it would definitely make me have to take a step back and evaluate.
Well, let me ask you this question then. Okay, let's say your man that you've been with, and I'll let you determine how long y'all been together, but at some point in time,
We'll use 10 years since she mentioned 10.
You guys have grown a little bit distant. Let's say one night he goes out with everybody from his job. At the end of the night, it's just him and Sally. They equal co-workers at the job, right? They drinking, they laughing. They end up at Sally's place. Nothing happens, but he falls asleep there because he's drunk. He comes home the next day. What you do?
He said nothing happened. I'm going to have to take his word for it.
Okay, because see, some women like
that's going to be the end of it?
No, that's not going to be the end of it. I mean, it's going to be a lot of, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be hurt. But if he says he didn't do something, what am I supposed to do? I can't.
For some women, just the fact that he was at Sally's house all night long is enough.
No, I'm going to cuss him out. I'm probably going to cuss Sally out. I might, do some more things. It's not going to be great, but we probably ain't going to break up. I mean, he might want to break up with me, but I'm not going to break up with him. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give him a chance to see
Let me ask you this then.
That's
Y'all been together 10 years. He online talking to somebody in Europe. You read some emails. How you feel about that?
Well, when you say talking, could you be a little more specific? Is it like
they're not having
like love letters, or is it sexting? Is it
sexting? But
he's entertaining.
Clearly having
there's flirting. There's flirting.
Yeah.
There's flirting.
Courting.
Well, flirting.
Okay.
Maybe from his point of view, safe because this person lives in another country. Yada yada. Is that cheating?
I think that is red flag. Definitely.
Definitely red flag. Is it cheating?
Definitely red flag. No.
Okay.
That's a red
I know
flag.
a lot of women. That's cheating right there. That's done.
That's red flag. You're entertaining and courting, as my mom would say, courting another woman, but you already have one. What's the purpose? What's the point? So then that would let me know right there that there's something wrong, something going on, and it needs to be fixed and addressed. Now, if he can't clean it up, then it's a wrap. So I'm a very.
Where do you guys stand on? This is tangentially related. Where do you guys stand on like just casual flirting, like out in public, whatever, the grocery store, or something, and somebody flirts with you, you kind of flirt back a little bit or whatever, but like no numbers are exchanged or anything like that. Just
it doesn't bother me. My big deal is it just boils down to this. Don't ever make me feel like I'm not important.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever you. I'm not dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know your dick get hard because you see other people.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm not stupid.
Right.
My dick get hard too.
Right.
But I'm not going to make you feel bad by craning my neck all the way over around you
Right.
to see somebody else and make you feel bad like you're not special.
Right. Exactly.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely
Levels to it.
Right. I think some guys.
Excuse me, let me knock my husband out the way so I can get that door for you.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Move out. You see him trying to get through.
Right. Some guys go too far with doing things for their women, and then some women take it too far and like want you to act like there's no other woman on earth besides them.
That's just delusional and unrealistic.
So I think both sides need to temper their expectations and behaviors.
Yeah,
and
I think
meet
that's
somewhere in the middle.
definitely something that if you feel that way toward your spouse, then you probably shouldn't be with that person. That probably means that you can't trust them, and you guys probably need to work on some things. Because I know if I'm in a relationship with somebody and he's like, "Oh, babe, she's cute," I'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's your type? Okay, good to know." So I'm not about to be all up in arms over it, though.
Okay, let's go ahead and read our mail real quick and get out of here because we've gone a little bit long today. Mail.
Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, hey, Mr. Postman.
Okay, I'm going to ask Dejan to read the first one and Pip to read the second one. The first one is a comment from Rosalind Jackson, who's starting to become a regular commenter. We're going to have to...
Yeah. Hey, Rosalind. Thank you for listening in. Dean, I just want to say that intro always makes me think about Whoopi Goldberg, but that's another thing.
Okay.
All right. So Rosalind Jackson wrote in, my favorite current TV theme song is House of Cards. I love the hell out of that song. I find myself humming it from time to time. I even have it as my ringtone. Too bad Kevin Spacey fucked up. I'm rooting for Claire, and I'm interested to see how they're going to finish the show. Actually, the way the last season went off makes sense for Frank to disappear.
Wow. I don't think any of us watched that show.
No.
So I don't know why she told us so much about it.
Well, we do. Well, I think she commented.
Well, I know the theme song because the episode we did about the back in the day about.
But
the
I think
theme songs,
when we did the
Netflix?
show on the Netflix stuff, I think she commented on that too.
She did.
So I think she probably is just taking it back to then. To that show.
Okay, and Pip, please read the iTunes comment. Please.
All right, this is by Ford F44. This is via iTunes. My favorite podcast now. Or is that my favorite podcast now? You guys are my favorite podcast now. Okay. Dee Dee, you should do top 10 things women hate about guys on dates.
I got you.
Not bad.
I got you.
That's pretty
Can
good.
we do that next week?
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that next week. I got you, Ford F44.
Hey, now, thank you for that. See y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, keep on
right.
writing in. Let me know. I will hook y'all up.
All right, y'all. So that brings this episode to a close. All right. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for riding with us. And for Dejan Monique.
Yes, yes.
For Pip Lily,
I was here.
I'm Dino Red saying holla at your boy.
From all of our crew to listeners like you, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of The Shiznit. And don't forget to tell your friends about the show. Check out our website, theshiznitshow.com, or hit us up on Facebook under The Shiznit. Follow us on Twitter at The Shiznit Show. Write to us at theshiznitshow@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail and make it sexy at 424-261-4878. This has been The Shiznit.
You're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network.